Take some time to go through the rubric before you start and after as a final check. We are going to take a closer look at how you can achieve full marks in each of the sections now. First, let's start with written communication. It's really important to edit your work after you are done if you want to achieve full marks in the written communication section. Consider appropriate vocabulary for an audience with a general scientific background. Any use of specific terms or jargon should be clearly explained, and all acronyms should be properly introduced. Ensure there are no spelling mistakes or errors with punctuation. Style refers to aspects of format, including titles, paragraphs, and font size. Engagement really comes down to, does your intended audience want to read your writing? Things like clarity, transition phrases, and highlighting the importance of your writing can help with this. You also need to include at least one figure to enhance audience understanding. Now for content. What is the purpose of your writing? It is to connect a primary piece of literature to what you have learned in BCH 311 and speak to its impact on a related discipline or field of study. To ensure that this is clear, you may want to introduce it early and reiterate it at the end. You need to clearly summarize the primary article that you choose and use your knowledge from BCH 311 to explain the underlying molecular biology of the topic. You can refer to the Science Daily article as an example of how to summarize a primary piece of research, but don't just copy it. You want to expand your writing further with reflection. Students often ask, what is a reflection? Here you are reflecting on the importance of the primary article to a relevant discipline. So there are three parts to it. You want to introduce the connection between the topic and a relevant discipline. Reflect on why it's important and back all of this up with scientific evidence. As you can see here, connections that are not clearly explained or backed up with evidence can result in deductions in this section. Keep in mind that while the bulk of the reflection will come after you have summarized the topic, you do want to briefly introduce it early because it will help engage your audience and prepare them for what to expect from your writing. To keep the writing concise, you need to consider the level of detail you want to include for an audience with a basic scientific background. Finally, you want to include both in-text referencing and a final reference list in the format specified in the assignment instructions.